All right, part two. So you got done with those exercises and you're out the gate. So far you should have done 42 repetitions with your arms. Ah! When you break it up like that, it sounds like you did a lot, but little by little, bit by bit, all right? So let's stay focused. After you do that, you're gonna be going right into this. We're gonna start to work those shoulders and your biceps. Again, you're back in that chair, shoulders back. You're gonna have open palms facing up towards the ceiling into what I call a side or lateral raise. So you might have seen these up, but then we're gonna switch. We're gonna rotate the wrist and we're gonna bring the palms facing down towards the ground and then lower it down, okay? So two things here. The bicep muscle is used for two different things. It's used to bend the elbow. It helps to bend the elbow. So every time you bend, you see your bicep muscle. And every time you rotate your wrist, you should see your bicep muscle. Okay, so that's what we're working on when we rotate the wrist, but we need some of these fine twitch muscles, which is why we're going slow, working that arm on the lateral raise with it up. This just gravity of the weight sitting in your hand engages a lot of muscles in your arms, which we need strong arms to cut through the water. Okay, so back, one repetition should look like this. You start off right by your sides, palms up towards the ceiling, shoulders down, don't hunch. We need them about parallel with the ground. Rotate the wrist down and slowly come up. I really want you to use control here, Regina. We come up nice and slow. This right here is where I like to see nice and slow. Gravity is not our friend. So we bring it up, rotate it down, bring it down. I want you to watch your shoulders. Watch this, okay? A lot of tension. If the weights are too heavy, drop the weight down, okay? Or do it without the weight, okay? Start off slow, work your way up, okay? Remembering what your goal is and why you're here today, okay? All the way up, core tight, down. I want you to think, what other muscle groups am I using to help myself? I should only be using my shoulders, my arms, bicep muscles, a little bit of tricep. Nothing else should be working. So if your if your neck feels a little tight or you feel tight up in here, you're straining. We're straining, okay? Don't do that. Again, I don't want you to have too tight a grip on the weights either, okay? Loosen your grip up. You'll see a lot of times in these sessions, my grip is very light on these weights. I want my muscles to do the work and not clench with my hands, okay? So, 15 repetitions with these. You're going to see a lot of high repetitions with me, okay? Light weights, 15. So again, one repetition is coming up, flipping the wrist, and bringing it down. Again, shoulder blades back against this chair or bench, okay? It doesn't move. Don't allow yourself to come up here and watch swinging. Momentum is huge. That's actually why I have you sitting down. Whenever we stand up and do an exercise, a lot of times what happens is we use that help. We get our hips in there and bring it up, and then we bring it down. So take that away. I have you sitting down, okay? After that, you're going to drop that down. So remember, 15 of those. You drop that down. I'd like you to go, and you can do one or two things. You can use a bench and flatten it out, or you can go against the wall, okay? You can also use your chair. You can use the back of the chair to help you. I'd like you to go right into push-ups, okay? So I want you to start here, take your feet back. I want you to think, I need to drop my butt down. My butt can't be up here. I can't be doing these. That's nose dives, okay? So if you haven't done push-ups in a while, or you've been one of those people like so many of us that just have steered away from push-ups because you feel like you don't have any upper body strength, now is the time to work on it because you need that upper body strength. It will get better. I'm not saying you're going to love push-ups. I ain't saying that, but you will learn to appreciate them and see the progression, okay? So I'm looking for 10 good push-ups here. Either they're going to be on the bench, you're going to drop your chest down and push yourself back up. Drop your chest down, push yourself up. I'm looking for good alignment here. So the head should not drop down. That means that the spine is out of line. When your head drops down and you think you're doing push-ups by just lowering your head down, okay? The other thing is the shoulder should be directly underneath the wrist. So wrist and shoulders should be a straight line. So by that I mean if I'm here, my shoulders are not in a direct line to my wrist. And if I'm back here, my armpits are way back here, so they can't be over my wrist. Okay? Same thing if we're going to go to the wall. Okay? I'm actually just going to do it against here so you can see. What you're going to do is line it up. Shoulders are going to come right out. You're going to lower yourself down and push yourself back up. Elbows should be going out and not in towards your body. Okay? So elbows go out, lower the chest, and push yourself right back up. We need 10 of those. All right? That's part 2. We got one more part, and then you'll have all the complete things that you need to do one solid round of your workout. And then you'll do that again 2 more times. Let's get 3 going.